Hey, hi, how's it going? Oh boy. Greetings and ni hao, everyone. Majors here. I'm joined by Andrew today.
It's been over 3,000 years since our last episode. What is going on?
Yeah, hey, how's it going? So in this case, I'm joined by Andrew today because, we have some explaining to do.
A lot.
A lot of explaining. For any of you eagle-eared listeners out there, you may have noticed that there have been times where we've corrected each other or edited out some audio in a way that made it sound real weird. In those cases, it's usually me getting called out by Andrew for something related to a Pokemon I described.
Mostly because of miscommunication and just lack of updating.
Yep. And the main reason that we were bringing this up is because, despite what I said in the original podcast, the first episode of the RPG, the Zongu region itself is still a work in progress. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why would you share something without it being finished? My answer is I don't know, but we did it.
And my answer is I was impatient.
Yep, that's a good one. And so the main purpose of the podcast now is just to kind of share our project with you people out there, the people of the world, the internet, and get some objective opinions on what can be improved. However, during that process, we've been dealing with our own set of little inconveniences, so to speak. And a lot of,
Basically just some evolution ideas that didn't turn out so well. Right, we added some lines, we took away some stuff, and it just got all in a big kerfuffle, which led to us taking this long of a hiatus.
yep. For the sake of this video, we're not going to trouble you with every single choice that we decided to make, but we are going to try and give you a somewhat of an explanation. We have two main concerns that have been driving the changes behind the scenes. One is our overall feelings toward the project, and the other being, of all things, the expansion pass set to come out for Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield later in
Oh dear God.
later in the summer. Yeah. So first we're gonna try and talk about our own feelings toward the project, and then we're gonna try and move more towards the expansion pass, which, by God, I cannot explain. You're gonna have to delve deep into Andrew's psyche for that one.
Oh,
Uh,
trust me, there is a lot of psyche to go with this.
oh boy. So first of all, let's talk about our overall feelings. So, Andrew, how do you feel having started after starting this project, doing the podcast and all that?
I mean, I'll be honest, it was not going out as frequently as I thought it would. I thought we would record at least one episode a week and post an episode once a month. That seemed to be the good plan, and then we just didn't
Hmm.
because at one point I thought, oh, my idol, Mr. Buddy Senpai, is his videos are oh so clean and oh so well animated. It's like, why can't I do that? Maybe I should try to do that. But that just slowed down the process almost to a halt.
Yeah. So, as you guys can imagine, working on a podcast sounds a lot easier said than done, and that's because it is. Uh,
Yeah, I honestly unintentionally try to transform it into a narrative rather than a podcast.
yeah. So, for the sake of just talking about it, when we started the podcast, we were very gung ho to get started. I know that I was putting in my own self as editor for a little bit, but after a while, we kind of wanted to get more ambitious. But none of us are professionally trained in editing videos. None of us have had the experience in making professional YouTube videos, nor have we ever done a podcast before. We're still
And so
learning
like
as.
we were and so like I was saying before, that's when I was trying to reach out for other people to try to do some editing. One person was pretty close, but then the stress got to him because he is still in high school. I will not say names.
So,
And the other one, who I'll also not say names about, he basically has a full time job that I won't go into that honestly I think takes more priority than this.
yeah. So, as you can imagine, we've got a lot of loads going on. We have our own people that we have to worry about, and we have the team that's always working on the podcast. And along with everything that we have going on, we have the ideas that are constantly thrown around among the servers, which, if you haven't checked out, you can obviously come to the Zangu Research Labs Discord and join us there. But in terms of every idea that we've had thrown around, all these Pokemon, all the professionalism behind the scenes, it doesn't always go the way that we plan, and we have to make very last minute changes.
Professionalism.
Professionalism. Nice. Thank you.
Yeah, like today, for example, we were having a bit of a heated discussion about our fossils and whether or not we should change the basis for them. And it got kind of tense. So, in the end, we basically just said the fossils are probably the least important thing to worry about because, spoiler warning, we have 4 of them, and 2 of them are the ones that have 2-stagers, and those are the ones we don't have any ideas about. 2 of them are 1-stagers, which we are keeping, and I'll be honest, they're nice. Yeah. They're really nice.
There's some really nice stuff that we have planned, and we really want to try and keep all of it, but we sometimes go back on our thoughts and rework it so that we can feel more fulfilled with what we have. Thank you. And no it's easier said than done sometimes, and we're still working on it as we go.
Yes.
That being said, there is another reason, and that one I'm just going to turn over to you, Andrew, because I don't feel qualified to
go into this. I get it. So, it was January 8th, 2020. Everything was going pretty well with the project. I was pretty happy with what happened. Then next day, Nintendo Direct happened. We were getting expansion passes. Cool. We get to see some new stuff. Maybe some new legendaries. Galarian Slowpoke.
Ooh.
What?
Baby boy. Baby boy, baby evil.
So, I had to start worrying again about whether or not our variants need to be replaced because they're making variants, and other stuff was just rummaging through my head about if we had to change our whole Pokedex to fit with what Game Freak Senpai is doing.
Game Freak Senpai?
Yeah. Yes. Like, do our old variants need to be taken out when new variants are put in so that we don't overflow our decks with just variants? Or what do we do? So, sorry. If it sounds like I'm burping right now, that's because I'm just that anxious about it.
That's good. Yeah.
So basically I've been tossing my head around. I was like, what variants can be done that aren't going to be possible to be put in this DLC? And then a few members slapped me across the fucking face and said, just stop.
Yeah, you calm the heck down, my dude.
Most of our variants are fine because we will not need to add Galarian variants for Zangovian forms. Which then got me thinking, we have a Zangovian Meowth. What do we do with Meowth? And then I'm still kind of wondering about that, but then they slapped me across the face again and said, just don't worry about it. We'll figure it out as it comes along. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Let this be just some general advice for any of you doing a fan project. Doesn't matter if it's Pokemon related. If you're dealing with a project and it's something you're really passionate about and there are still ongoing developments for that thing, please don't worry about it. Do not let yourself get stuck in the mindset that you have to be exactly like them. The point of a fan project is that you are a fan and you have your own vision. Please enjoy what you will, do what you must, work with the people around you because they joined you for a reason. If that is the biggest takeaway from today, I will be a happy man because
yes.
Please, by dear God, have faith in your project and just try and have fun with it. Because the last thing you want to do is end up neurotic like every member of the Zangu team now.
No, it's not every member. It's just mostly me.
Yeah, So, the video's gone on a little bit longer than we planned. We're kind of at the 10-minute mark. So I'm going to tell you this right now. If you see us in the future and we make some little mistakes here and there, please don't beat us up. Or do. Use the comments section as your verbal punching bag. But just know that we are working very hard behind the scenes to give you guys something cool to listen to. And more importantly, to get out our thoughts about something that we've worked really hard on.
Yes.
So, with all that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful day or night wherever you are. Enjoy yourselves, and thank you for staying tuned to our program. It really does mean a lot to us.
It really does.
So, for now, tune in next time, and hopefully, we'll have something cool to share with you.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. For now, calling it quits. Have a good night, everyone.
See ya.
Okay, bye.